What's up, everybody? How you doing? I'm Dave. This is Quarter Flips. If you watched my video that I put up yesterday, it'll be the last video in the timeline here for the channel. You'll know that my car was stolen. Someone stole it early in the morning from in front of my house a few days ago. Well, that's my car. Got a call from the police. They said, "Mr. Larson, we found your car." I asked if there was any damage. There was a pause on the line where the officer wasn't sure how to answer that question. And I think I kind of let him off the hook by saying, "Oh, if that's how you're answering, then I'm assuming there's not really any damage. I'm sure my car just looked like that." I'll show you what I mean when we go over here. It doesn't have any license plates because the thieves took my license plates. Thank you so much for that, guys. Or guy, whoever it was. I'm gonna assume it wasn't a lady. That doesn't seem to be the way that works very often. They said the car had some body damage. No, this happened about 3 or 4 days after I bought it when someone backed into me in a gas station. And I said, you know, was there much damage done? They said, well, we looked inside. It did look kind of rough in there. Yeah, it doesn't look good. I'm gonna open it from the passenger side and take a look and show you what this looks like. It looks an awful lot like the other times my cars were stolen in the 90s. I lived on Capitol Hill in Seattle and I had a Subaru, the 1984 Subaru back then, not a 2001, and it was stolen twice. Both times it was recovered basically on the same block in a neighborhood called Wallingford. And it was full of fast food wrappers. Definitely see some fast food wrappers there. Although this wasn't recovered in Wallingford, it was recovered in Mill Creek. I don't know what this is. This isn't mine. This must have belonged to thief who stole my car. Well, mine now. All right, so the real fun thing that they did, other than, you know, take essentially everything. This was already kind of broken, but the piece is missing. They left me 1 penny in my change jar, my change bin. Thank you for that. Thank you for leaving my registration in the car booklet. This is a real bummer. Yeah, that's right. They ripped the armrest off of here, pulled this out for some reason. I don't know why you do that. No, it was loose. It's very possible that the thief was just trying to close the door and really gave it a yank and this just pulled off, so they just tossed it over here. One thing that was strange, and I'll see if I can find the receipt. Nice cookie. Enjoyed themselves a cookie. This was Best by 5/29/21. I can tell you I didn't eat any cookies in here, so this was a cookie from the thief. Now there was something I saw in here that I showed Michael Ann. It's a keto cookie. Man, I can tell you I didn't eat that one, but it's kind of expired. That might have been sitting around for a while. Now, so somewhere in here there was a receipt, and Michael Ann said, "Where did all this garbage come from? Was all this garbage in your car?" Look, I had some garbage in my car, but nothing like this. And one of the receipts was a Taco Bell receipt, but like a delivery receipt, like as if I had ordered Taco Bell and had Grubhub or somebody bring it to me, which I have never done. And that was in here. And it was a receipt from 2019. At which point, Michael Ann said, maybe they were using your car to car prowl other cars and taking stuff out of other cars. That could be. That could be what happened, because I don't understand how a receipt like that gets mixed in with all this junk. Let's get into the back here. All right, they seem to have just kind of cycled through a whole bunch of stuff that was in here. There was stuff under the seats. There was paper I was going to give to my buddy Matt. That's kind of messed up. They didn't want to take this old microphone stand, which was nice. because I'll be able to use that for podcast stuff. And then I had these bags of books from my friend's house from helping him move the other night. I figured these would get dropped off at half-price books or something. You had the car for a whole week. There's a half-price books. Come on, thieves. Go sell some books. So I got all my books back, which is cool. Maybe I'll be taking these to half-price books, or I'll be checking them out and seeing if any of them are worth selling on eBay. There were some interesting ones in here. Healing from trauma. I don't know. Some of these are kind of cool. And there's definitely some like Eastern religion and yoga type stuff. And then stuff in the back. To be honest, I think when all is said and done, I'm out the change that was in my change bin. I'm out the price for the new license plates, whatever that's going to be. And you know, the hassle. I've got to clean this up, and I've got to try to fix up the door handle. The check engine light was on, although it drove fine. It honestly drove well when I was bringing it back. So I don't know what that is. Maybe the check engine light came on, and that's the reason they decided to dump it on the side of the road, because they didn't want to keep driving it and have it break down and be a thief in a stolen car broken down in traffic. And I am surprised. It has a locking gas cap, and it still has half a tank of gas. When they stole it, it had 3/4 of a tank of gas. They didn't go that far. Didn't use up that much gas. That's the whole story with the car. The car sucks, but it's still going to work for a while. Listen, I fill this full of junk and haul stuff around in it. One of the things about a car like this is you don't have to care that much about it, and that's kind of what I prefer. Oh, windshield's cracked. See that ding right there? I don't know how well you can see the crack, but that also happened while it was away. So that's that. I'll figure out the license plates, and I'll be rolling again. Yay me. Someday I'll get a better car, but it's not really time for that. Not yet. I got more work to do first. Hey again, quick follow-up. I went down to Department of Licensing, or a Department of Licensing counter in Edmonds, and told them I needed new license plates, and told them what had happened, and showed them the title for my car and my ID. And look what they gave me. Yes. This even still has the tab that I bought the day before it was stolen. So that's still good. I didn't have to repay for that. I did have to pay for the license plates. It was $37.25. That is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And what I thought was kind of cool is instead of giving me a temporary thing, they just handed me these plates right over the counter. Yeah. Guess I can go out and put those on the car, and I'll be rolling again. You think I have to drive down and buy a club to keep the car from being stolen. It sounds dumb, putting a club on a car that cheap and that trashed, but it does get stolen. So I'll do that, and I'll buy a tracker. That'll be more fun. Thank you for watching. Just a quick update on the car. I'll be back with hopefully no new news about this. Hopefully all new news about selling and buying. All right. Thank you very much. See you next time.